Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction and analysis, and today back again with the one and only heavenly voice, Stell. We're gonna check out his episode 1 and 2 because that's all that's come out so far of his Making of the Room EP that was released in the summer of 2024. I always love behind the scenes. I always love to see making of, and I always love Stell. It's a no-brainer. Let's check it out.
Hi.
Sa August, in August po, I will be releasing my first EP.
Nakikita ko naman kasi yung every members from SB19, parang they're doing solo na rin. May mga time na iniisip ko, parang kailangan ko na rin ba mag-solo or mag-try. Tapos parang every time na
I will answer that question for you right now, Stell. That's an easy answer, Stell. I mean, obviously he went for it. I remember him being very vocal in saying that it was way out of his comfort zone to do a solo project. And maybe he felt a little pressure to do it because all the other guys did it and he's like, okay, I guess I should too. But he absolutely needed to do a solo project. And there is a lot more Stell needs to do as a solo artist. You know, I was having a conversation with a multiple Grammy winner the other day who is familiar with Stell's music, and we were talking about he's like so Disney. He needs to be singing like the Disney songs in the Disney movies, not just like the Philippines version, but the main version, the international version of the Disney heroes. Like that is Stell. The person I was speaking with had just seen what's it called, K-pop Demon Hunters, K-pop Demon Hunters. I still haven't seen it, but she was saying Stell should have done that. You know, there's a lot that Stell has yet to do as a solo artist, and we'll give him time. I went way down a rabbit hole. Let's get back to what he had to say about doing his own solo project.
May mga time na iniisip ko, parang kailangan ko na rin ba mag-solo or mag-try. Tapos parang every time na tinatanong ko yung sarili ko, parang hindi ko talaga nakikita na parang ako performing alone.
So weird. Somehow,
nakakaramdam ako ng power na parang hindi, kaya ko to. Ako to parang I can do this, and tingin ng tao, kaya ko tong gawin. Kaya dapat may tiwala rin ako sa sarili ko na kaya ko tong gawin.
Yes, that's exactly right. Let me just put Stell's words out there to you, my singers, who dream of whatever. Being brave enough to sing a karaoke song in front of your friends, or it can be being on Broadway, or being the next SB19 or the next Lady Gaga or whoever. It all starts with believing in yourself. It all starts with releasing the fear and just taking the chance. Stell told it to you, and I love that he admits too that despite his fame and his incredible talent, that this was still incredibly scary for him. But he went for it, and it's a lesson to everyone who has a dream or who has people around them encouraging them and daring them to take a chance.
Ako to parang I can do this, and tingin ng tao, kaya ko tong gawin. Kaya dapat may tiwala rin ako sa sarili ko na kaya ko tong gawin. I just gotta have it every day.
I'm Kelly Mangahas. I'm the A&R Director of Warner Music Philippines. And yeah, we're here right now sa Wonder Collab Studios, recording the EP of Stell.
Yung 4 songs na yun, nabuo siya or ginawa siya just to encapsulate yung buong experience ko as an artist. Hindi lang as Stell, kumbaga as member na rin ng SB19, nandun na rin yung experience na yun. You got me singing,
Uy! You better watch it, Stell.
That's funny. I liked his reaction there. Let's watch that again.
Yung experience na yun.
You got me singing.
Uy!
You better watch it, Stell.
Nafe-feel ko lang na yung mga songs na nandito sa EP, parang ano siya, tailored for me. Yung Anino, sobrang bagay sa akin. Parang binigay siya ni Pablo kasi feeling niya kaya kong i-deliver yung song. Yung song na galing kay Mr. C, binigay niya sa akin kasi matagal niya nang hinahanap kung sino yung tamang artist na kakanta ng song na yon. And sabi niya, nung nakilala niya ako, doon niya lang nalaman na, sa kanya ko bibigay yung song. Kasi parang matagal niya na nasulat yon. And then, yung Room na ginawa rin nila Pablo, it's for me din. Tapos itong classic ni Max, binigay niya rin kasi feeling niya bagay sa akin. So, alam mo yun, parang masasabi ko na yung songs talaga, it's really tailored for me. Kasi habang nire-record ko rin siya, habang kinakanta ko siya, nafe-feel ko na parang ako yun, and nafe-feel ko siyang ginagawa. Nafe-feel ko siyang i-perform. So parang ganun yung i-expect ng fan siguro, na parang the more they listen to the song, the more they know more about me. Parang ganun.
Yes! That is very fast. Yeah, that's a fast episode 1, so I'm glad we get to go right into episode 2. Yeah, interesting to hear about the song choices. A lot of you have kindly asked about the song that I wrote for Stell. I wrote it and put it out there publicly, I want to say it was April or May, and his EP came out in August. I think he was already done finding songs for the EP, and maybe it wasn't right for him anyway. Maybe it wouldn't have gone on the EP anyway, even if the timing was right. But yes, I wrote it, tailored for Stell. I wrote it for Stell, and I still dream of hearing him sing it sometime, but all you can do is put it out there, and it just made me happy to know that he knew that I am one of these people who believes in him and wants to see him succeed as a solo artist. Let's move on to episode 2.
Rolling tayo, and ayun.
Ngayon pa lang, sobrang ganda na ng mga nakukuha namin. Amazing. Pag maganda talaga yung lugar, maganda din yung videos. Siyempre, as a new artist, parang yung feeling is parang newborn baby. Parang ito siya, and sana mahalin niyo siya, parang ganun. Kilalanin niyo siya, parang ganun. Kasi parang magkikwento na nun yung songs na and yung experience. So yun na siya.
Yeah. Again, it's just interesting to hear, him saying he felt like a newborn baby despite his years and years and years at this point of experience, of being in the spotlight, of being the heavenly voice of SB19, being SB19's lead vocalist, that he still felt, the vulnerability of a newborn baby releasing his solo project. But again, just talking about the people around him who believe in him. Ryan Kayabyab, the legend, Pablo, giving him these beautiful, amazing songs, wanting him to have those moments in the spotlight that are just for him, allowing us to get to know him more, not only as a great singer, but the kind of music he resonates with. Not to mention what Ryan Kayabyab was saying about, I'm not giving the song to just anybody. It's got to be someone who can really bring the song to life. And so, yeah, the least Stell could do was say yes to them and be like, okay, I'll do this.
Very good.
So dahil tapos na po ako mag-recording, ngayon naman tinatapos na lahat ng photoshoots for the EP. So yung KB shoot today is for the EP, for the whole song. So makikita nyo to real soon kung ano yung mga ginawa namin.
Okay, before we go, this gratitude and success. This thing is so fast. I guess this was all this footage, this interview footage was taken back then during the time of all this happening, not now. I would like to see a reflection of him now looking back a year later about the EP. But just thinking one more time about how he's saying about the newborn baby, yeah, and the vulnerability. But Didn't he win like Wish Bus New Artist of the Year? So I guess people liked the newborn baby.
Happy kami na with the songs namin sa EP, meron kaming 3 music video na agad. Music video sa Room, sa Di Ko Masabi, and sa Anino.
Love those gold sparkles. Those nude and gold sparkles on it. It's a good look.
Ulitin na lang natin.
Hi everyone! So this is the making
Such a
of
sad
Anino
song.
music video. Nandito kami ngayon sa Temecula.
Oh, really? I never knew that. That is fun to know. That's why I love these things, like finding out those little details like that. That they shot the video for Anino in Temecula. So I'm trying to think, I guess Eric Santos had to stop in Temecula, right? Last year, Eric and Stell, I think they had to stop in Temecula. So that would have been when he squeezed in the video.
Medyo challenging lang for me talaga is yung acting talaga.
Really?
Kasi hindi ko pa talaga siya natatry
He's a natural.
gawin. And hanggang sa, ayun nga, kailangan namin mag-shoot dito sa music video para lang mag-match siya dun sa story ng song.
Di mo lang napapansin, narito itong kaibigan mo.
Now, nakaset ka rin sa music
What? I'm really shocked to hear that he says acting is a challenge for him because he is such a natural. He's way too humble.
Now, nakaset ka rin sa music video ni Stell. So, working with Stell, ano lang siya, very fun.
It's very fun.
Magaling din siya mag-act. Like, pag may directions, sobrang natural lang niya.
And to everyone na super curious din sa music video, sana mo panoorin nyo ang music video and behind the scenes.
Cut! Okay?
Yeah. I mean, complaint, these clips are too short, but it's enough to get a little more insight into where Stell was with the making of his project, of his EP. You know, they called it at the end here, like, Stell finding his voice, and it's just interesting, isn't it, to see someone who is so uber talented as Stell voice these insecurities, because you would just think he would never ever have them. I do really appreciate that he does open up in this way, that he does share, because it would be easy to not divulge that. And we would all believe that he's like super confident because he's so talented. But this is something that so many of us can relate to. And again, I think the big message, the big take home for this is that you do have to reach out of your comfort zone to make things happen, to dream bigger, to take those bold steps, to face fears. These are things that you grow from, and no matter the outcome, you did it. And speaking of that, I'll just go back one more time to the song that I wrote for Stell, Count on Me. It's the same lesson for me there, you know, like it was a scary step to put it out there publicly. I mean, I could have written the song for Stell and tried to get it to 1Z or something privately, but I had no idea if they would read the email or anything. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna put it on YouTube. And it was super scary. And he didn't take the song. But it's not a loss, because I do know that he heard the song and that he liked the song. That means so much to me. And what I was not expecting was the beautiful, kind comments from all of you, the support, the kind words. That was such a great, beautiful reward for putting that song out there. And so you just never know. You never know what's going to happen. And I'm so proud of Stell for putting his album out there. And I hope that it made it a little less scary for him, because I know we all want more from Stell as the solo artist, and I hope he will continue to give it to us. I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. If you have not seen my other Stell reactions, they're right here. come find me on Instagram. Thank you so much again. I will see you next time. You're online singing.